Hey everybody! Welcome back if you're returning, welcome if you're new here, and we have gone back to the Rebel deck. I don't know about y'all, but I need some comic relief in my life, which is why I left the mental ward sign in the background. We got the go on the move, and so my background changed a little bit, but I felt like that was very appropriate. So let's get our topic for shit to ponder for, well, you know what? That works. That works, because you know what it is? Stop fucking whining. They must have heard me. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. And, guilty. How many times, though, I mean, honestly, when something happens outside of our control, it is so easy to slip into victim mentality and feel like life is not fair and that shouldn't happen to us and things like that, instead of just going, okay, so that's what we're doing now. Put on my big girl panties and just fucking deal with it. It took me a long time to get to that place where when the unexpected comes along, and there's been a lot of that this year. I mean, and it's across the board, not just me. I know it's not just me. A lot of people are dealing with that, and this is a year of major transition, astrologically, globally. So, if you've been feeling like life just took a shit on you, it's not just you, it's the entire earth. Something just shit on the entire earth. And we're just down here trying to figure it out. But complaining is not constructive, and not only that, our words are powerful. When we speak, spell, we want to speak positivity over our lives. And it's easy, so easy to get caught up in the overwhelm, in the frustration, and want to vent that out. And it's not bad to vent it out. Absolutely not. But once we get it vented out, then we need to start changing our dialogue and speaking what we want to see instead of speaking over what is. Because where we are in our present moment, that's all from things that have already happened. We can't change that because it's already happened. But where we are in our present moment is where our power to change our future lies. And if we're too busy ruminating over the situation we're in, then we're not in a position of power to make different decisions to change where we're going. And even, now don't get me wrong, let me just go ahead and throw this out there. We may have a plan for where we're going, and a lot of times, because the present moment doesn't reflect that we're making progress towards that plan, that can be why it's so frustrating. Because we know what we want, and we're trying to get there, and then we get hit by a train. And when the train finally stops, we're somewhere completely different than what we were expecting to see. Like that's... I was over there for a reason. What happened? And that seems like, I don't know about everyone else. I can only assume I'm not the only one who experiences that. And it just, I don't know. It's like it keeps happening more frequently. And I feel like that's how we level up. That's how we get better. That's how we grow. And that's how we're able to look around us and see like, oh my God, hey, Joe just got hit by a train. I've been there before. I can help him. I've been hit by that exact same train. And Joe right now is stunned and doesn't know what to do because he's never been hit by that train. And you're over here going, dude, yes, the engineer's name is Charlie. He's really cool. Don't worry about it. Been there, done that. Let me help you out. So when we get hit by the train... Actually, it's one of my favorite sayings is like, being a dumpster fire on a train wreck, because life takes us there sometimes. But once we've been there, we know how to clean it up, and we've got a fire extinguisher. And so when Joe gets hit by the train, we go talk to Charlie. Hey, Charlie, where's the fire extinguisher? Okay, I got that. You know, it's old news to us. And I feel like that's why we go through these things. And we each experience different challenges, because that way we are all able in some way to reach out and help others who are struggling. Because if you try to make it through this life on your own, that's a big burden to shoulder. So I guess the universe was just trying to tell me to stop fucking whining. Don't even start. Don't even start. You know better. Speak positive things over your life. And I know that, you know, for our situation, if you're new here, we just moved in February. We had to move very rapidly because our house had toxic mold. And we were trying to figure out why I'd gotten so sick. Well, that was it. So within a week, we packed everything from a 2,400 square foot house, moved it into a 900 square foot house. It was chaos. So 2 weeks ago, due to a family situation, we have a parent who needs assistance. And it was very unexpected, very sudden. So we are moving suddenly, packing everything. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I got this. Like, we already know this. We just did this a few months ago. No worries. Like, oh, hat, you know, this train's hit before. Here's the fire extinguisher. Tell Charlie I'm getting my shit together. And each time we face it better because we're coming from a place of experience. So if you've got something in your life that is just, you're not happy with it, and anytime you look at it, you want to whine, because we do want to whine. And sometimes it's just because we don't know what else to do about it. Look for the positives. What is the bonus that's going to come out of this? And for me, honestly, this is my honorary in-law, adorable person. We have a great time together. Yes, there's chaos in this moment. However, what a blessing to be able to be there for this parent and to help them through a very difficult time in their life, and to spend that time together. We've already planned like movie nights. We're gonna have popcorn and brownies, and you know, I mean, we're actually looking forward to it. And in the meantime, there is some chaos, but it's okay. And so look for the positive. I don't know. I'm assuming, because I only know my own experience, anytime that you have found yourself in a beautiful place, a lot went into that. And sometimes we just have to remind ourselves while we're going through the pile of shit, there's beauty on the other side. And most transitions in life are sifting through a pile of shit to get to the diamond. And we just can't give up before we get to the diamond. So you have the strength to change your world. Don't get caught up in all the details, because that's too much. We aren't built to deal with that. If you could see what's off camera right now, I'm not looking at that. I mean, I made that, well, okay. Ew, not all of it. Made some of it look better. I'll just cut that out. I'll edit out the top shelves that are still just full of garbage. There you go. When you're looking at your life, when you're looking around, and edit out the shit you just can't deal with right now. Blur it, Photoshop, put a tree there. Sometimes we need that for our sanity. Just so that our mind is not overwhelmed at what's in front of us. And staying in the present moment. I got off track on that one, but really staying in the present moment. What can I do right now? Because what I have to do tomorrow doesn't matter yet. It'll be there. It's not going to go away. But I don't need to think about it right now, because I got enough in front of me to think about right now. Don't overwhelm yourself. And I actually kind of found it funny that, because the first chapter of get your shit together is what the hell happened? How many times have you looked back on your life like, what the hell happened? Like the vision that you had growing up, or how you had anticipated things to work out for you. What the hell happened? And it's so much about trust and just knowing that we are being put on the path that we're meant to travel, and the less we resist it, the faster we get to the destination. And sometimes we may not know what that destination is, but you can trust that it's going to be better than what you expected. I always say, this or something better. I want this or something better. And you know what? Every time, I get something better. I don't see it in the moment, but I trust that it's coming. And when I look back after the, what the hell happened? oh, I asked for this, and I got this. And if you've ever seen, there's a meme where a picture of Jesus where there's a little girl holding a teddy bear, and it's just a little teddy bear. And he's asking her to give him the teddy bear. And she doesn't want to give up her teddy bear. And behind him, he has a giant teddy bear. And, when our resistance comes in, we don't know that if we'll let go of what is comfortable, of what we think we want, what's waiting for us on the other side. So, stop fucking whining. It's not constructive. It's not going to do us any good. I'm telling myself that too. Because yes, I've been whining. I look at my to-do list like, oh my god. And look around and find the positives. If it's too much to look at everything, don't look at everything. You can't do everything right now anyway. Look at what's right in front of you. Where do you have the power to make a change right now? What is something you have control over that you can do right now? Because you do have the power to change your world. So do it. And speak positively over your life. Find the positive part of any situation. It can be small. Speak over that. Put energy into any positive thing, because that's what you want to grow. And when we complain, we're pouring energy into the things we don't want, and that's not what we want to grow. So today, I hope you have a fabulous day. And remember that you have everything you need inside of you. You may not have unearthed it yet. That's what the shit's for. So we dig deep and find the parts of ourselves we didn't even know existed and develop them. So when Joe gets hit by the train, we're ready. We've already got this. I hope you have a fabulous day. I hope this helps, and I will talk to you soon.